An unsightly scene has returned to the Inner Harbor. This exclusive footage from Sky 11, Baltimore's only news chopper, shows some of the hundreds of dead fish that washed up, and this was just yesterday. While fish kills are nothing new, this most recent case is raising some concerns about the health of the harbor.
Joining us now to help us get the facts here is Barbara Johnson, a senior manager at Blue Water Baltimore. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us, Barbara. We appreciate it.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yeah, okay, so for starters, what causes a fish kill? Kind of break that down for us.
Sure, it could be a couple different things. I mean, it could be something as simple as high temperature or low oxygen, or it could be an algae bloom or something we call a turnover event. And then it also could possibly be a chemical discharge or polluted stormwater runoff.
Well, the State Department says State Department of the Environment rather says a localized pistachio tide may have contributed to this fish kill. Can you elaborate on that? Explain that more?
Sure, yeah. So the mechanics of this type of event are natural for the most part. So we had a bit of a heat wave, which caused the water temperatures to rise. That was followed by a couple cool nights, which then caused the surface waters to cool down a little bit. And cold water molecules are heavier and denser, so they tend to sink to the bottom, which initially it just causes the water column to flip. So it brings everything from the bottom to the top, like the oxygen depleted water. And as that water is rising, unfortunately, it shocks and suffocates the marine life that's in it.
Yeah, we're really only in July, so a long summer to go. Can we expect more fish kills this season?
I mean, I think if the ingredients are there, yes. I think that with the rain today is really great. Well, it's a bit of a catch-22. It's going to really flush out the harbor and get rid of some of that algae and probably some of the fish and the crabs, the dead fish and crabs. But with it, it's also going to bring more polluted stormwater runoff. So it's going to bring more bacteria and nutrients into the harbor, and basically starting the process all over again. I mean, that doesn't mean we'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be another massive fish kill. It's just the beginning steps and has some of the ingredients that can add to a fish kill.
Kind of a mixed bag there. Is this a warning sign about the overall health of the harbor?
I would say that a healthy Patapsco River ecosystem really would be able to handle temperatures that fluctuate without triggering major fish kills on a regular basis.
All right, so if people are, checking out the harbor, maybe for the first time, people visiting, should they avoid the area, avoid the water amid fish kills? I know it doesn't smell too great.
Yeah, so I don't know if the dead fish are necessarily the reason that people should be avoiding the water. Yeah, it unfortunately does smell, and it's sad to look at. But I do think people need to be aware of the other risks associated with coming in contact with harbor water, such as sanitary sewer overflows that send bacteria and other pathogens into the water, or even illicit discharges that I mentioned. It could be a chemical discharge. And these things really can happen rain or shine. We live in an urban ecosystem and we have a pretty big built environment around us. Unfortunately, those issues are part of that ecosystem.
Wow. All right, Barbara Johnson with Blue Water Baltimore. Thank you so much for joining us.